Alright everyone, so the number one question I keep getting is, what the hell is the Jetboat Chronicles? It's probably a fair question. I'm going to do a little bit of these, like, I guess they call them vlogs? Vlog? Am I vlogging? So what is Jetboat Chronicles? It's really not that complicated. Buddies and I, we spend a lot of time on the water. Fly fishing, throwing gear, just depends on what we're chasing. Some ridiculous things happen on the water. So we decided to go ahead, throw some cameras on the jet boat, and see what came of it. First we were just making short clips. You saw probably the portage from hell. We've gone out and of course done the old iPhone video where you try and catch the dude's hook set, or you video the fight coming in. Some basic stuff like that we thought was entertaining. That's kind of evolved. We realized after taking notes and probably 30 hours of footage that we had enough really good stuff and really trophy fish that we should probably just go ahead and start recording it full time. Go ahead, dude. Thank you. You can go too. Why not? Jetboat Chronicles is actually pretty simple. So really, it's a pretty raw web series. I don't want to overprocess this. It's me, some of my buddies, some fly rods, a little bit of gear, sometimes a little bit of gear is needed, some of their buddies maybe, probably some cold beers, and my jet boat. Sprinkle in some bad decisions, some really questionable water, and us constantly chasing the biggest fish that we can possibly find for whatever species is on that day. So that's what the Jetboat Chronicles is. It's just an absolute ton of traffic. So let's talk about fishing for a second. Because that's why you're here. That's why I'm here. What kind of fishing is the Jetboat Chronicles going to cover? To be honest, pretty much everything. Probably not deep sea, because I don't want to die. Because the jet boat that I own would go straight to the bottom of the ocean. Most of what you're going to see is going to be on rivers, it's going to be on creeks, it's going to be really small water, super skinny stuff, 3 inches of water running through riffles, and we're going to rip them at 30 miles an hour to get through them. In the jet boat world, there's a great saying, and it's one that I adhere to fully, and I've wrecked several times because of it. When in doubt, throttle out. If it doesn't look like you're going to make it, you should probably just hit it a little bit quicker, and odds are, if you don't slide over it, maybe you'll actually make it without touching. Probably not, but maybe. You never know. Wow, dude was being really salty. Why? Why now? Why start the Jetboat Chronicles this year instead of last year instead of next year? Honestly, because this is the first year that I've absolutely lived on the water and had cameras running almost the entire time. So when I'm not working or when I'm not with my family, I'm in my boat, I'm throwing a fly rod, I'm chasing whatever will bite, from the Everglades to the East Coast, to trout streams, to bass water, to muskie, to pike, more pike. Pike are awesome. Start fishing until I was in my... I didn't get heavy into fishing until I was in my mid-20s. Fished as a kid, of course, the old Zebco action. Maybe something that had SpongeBob on it. SpongeBob wasn't around when I was a kid, but he probably had something on it. Spider-Man, who knows. I have a buddy that fly fished. It was something that I thought I could get into, and so I went with him once, and I was hooked immediately. So fly fishing for me has always been an outlet. It's my stress reliever. Not even so much just the fishing itself, but the craft of it. I don't want to get overly hokey about it, because fly fishing is just a different way of putting a bait in front of a fish. But I do think that there are skill sets that are gained by both gear fishing and fly fishing that can be used on either. So I do throw some gear, like a little bit of gear. Not like a ton. I have a ton of gear, but I'd really much rather be throwing a fly rod. Yeah. Thanks, dude. We're out of Central Ohio, but we travel. We like to say that we're 3 hours from great fishing everywhere. We? Who's we? Who the hell else is in the truck? So we'll be heading up to Michigan this weekend. We'll be doing some big filming there. Probably chasing some muskie, definitely some Atlantic salmon. Where we're going, there's some landlocked Atlantics. Going up with family this time too, so my wife is going to be bait dunking waxworms, I'm sure, absolutely wrecking panfish, and telling me how she outfishes me every single time that we fish, which is true. It's true. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea of the Jetboat Chronicles as a whole. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know how long it'll live. I don't know how much my wife is going to actually tolerate what I'm trying to do. But I do know this. I know it's going to be a really good time. I hope you guys enjoy the footage that we put together. There was a garbage dude, like, straight fist pumping, dancing on the side of the road. That's ridiculous. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But don't forget to hit us up on Facebook and Instagram. Also be sure to like, subscribe, and send some love on that Instagram page. We're always posting up grip and grins and other good fish content. If you guys have anything that you want to see, throw it in the comments. Now's a great time to do it. And we'll look forward to talking to you next time. Lights. What am I saying? Try it again. 1-to-1. What the hell am I saying? Intrinsically? God, that's a big word. Please don't forget to hit us up on Facebook. What? Well, thanks for tolerating my random ramblings. Not random.